look, you weren't focused enough in that situation, or maybe, yeah, you just kind of saw like the finish line right there. Of course, you're going to win if you landed it, but you still have to go through the motions to complete the steps.
Yeah, and exactly.
So,
you know, you do something like a million times, and then when you need it the most, you know, you've probably done that combo so many times. And here we have, you know, I think Kwiss coming up.
Yep, Kwiss going sleeveless today.
Yeah, he's like the drip as well, you know. Like,
showing the guns.
Yeah, and he's going against one of these Italian players, you know. I'm not sure if people know, but there's a lot of Italian players. They don't play online, you know, because, you know, the place is, you know, too far.
Because the internet sucks.
Yeah, that's what
I heard. I know you were trying to say it like a nice way. You were doing the hand signals.
I'm like,
no, I know what you're trying to say.
In my head, I'm like, how do you say that in a nice way?
Yeah.
Like, what's the most polite way?
I'm not from here, so I can say it. Like, I'm
exactly, yeah. But if I say it tomorrow, you know, Twitter will be like,
right.
We can't
They know where
the
you live in the UK.
Exactly, yeah. They know my address. You know my address as well. So it's a mad one. But yeah, you know what? There's a lot of, you know, unknown Italian players, but we do know from history that they have a lot of strong players here. A lot of, you know, high-level players. You know, you got the Harry Potters, you've got the Devil Kazoos, you've got the Daniel Mardos, you've got, you know, all these top-level players. But then, you know, the ones just below them are still very, very strong. So again, a test for Kwiss now to see if he can handle, you know, the pressure, you know, from Italy, because they'll be all supporting their guy here.
You remember when Kwiss used to not dye his hair?
I remember.
He has you to thank for that.
Oh yeah.
You started that.
I started that. Yeah.
It was supposed to be like a penalty, like a punishment for a bet. You were supposed to shave your head if you lost. He was supposed to dye his hair.
Yeah.
And now he's like, yo, this makes me way cooler.
Yeah. So he dyes it all the time.
You upped his street cred by like 55% by beating his ass in the exhibition set, bro.
Exactly.
It's crazy how the world works. Tekken is just like
mental, right?
It's like destiny.
Yeah.
And now he's switching colors. Like he's going red. He's dipping it in the yellow paint.
Yeah. It's cool, but it's cool to see.
I like the red though, because when he has it red, like he matches his outfits with it. So it's like a Tekken character. It's kind of like a UK version of Horon. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my world though. You know, if you've watched any ICFC on Wednesday, like he's up there with Wu Kang and myself, Spag, Sam the Ding. We're all here today, so it's kind of like a super ICFC.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? What the random Tasty Steve? Like that's like.
It's good.
Yeah, crossing over multiverses. We're getting NA ICFC guys commentating. Yeah,
it's good, and the crowd here as well. You know, they're all building up. You see all the green. You see all the green shirts there. You know,
they're lining up.
Yeah, they're all there. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all. Oh, there you go. The screens.
That means I know what that means. That means that this guy is actually really good, and they think he's got a really good chance to beat Kwiss. Because if it was just like some guy that was like starting off, they'd be more like casual.
Yeah, no one's.
Our casual guys, but
whereas
this is like,
now it's like
they get front seats, they get in position. Like this is gonna be a serious one. And we actually don't know who his opponent is. We don't know who this guy is because Wu Kang said it that there are a lot of unknown killers coming.
Yeah, definitely waiting for his name to come up as well. And you know, Kwiss, like, where's the support for Kwiss here? You know, there's not many of us UK. There you go. There's one of them there.
When you're the favorite, that's what you have to go through. Your friends take you for granted, and they don't come and cheer you on. They're like, okay, Kwiss got it. And then you see him 10 minutes like, man, I lost, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I lost, man. He's not going to blame it on you for not being there, of course, but you know what I mean? He really wishes you could have been there probably. But
it's good to see, man. It's good to see.
Kwiss got it.
Yeah, exactly. It's always difficult, you know, traveling abroad, you know. And he's trying to shake his hand there, and there you go. Kwiss is full. You know, he's in concentration mode. He's getting in that zone.
Fake Hollywood smile. He's thinking nothing but mean things right now that he wants to do. I smile right now, but I'm gonna kill you, buddy.
And this character, you know, Lei, very, very tricky. You know, we haven't got many good Lei players in the UK, so
he just got a round of buffs.
Not many, yeah. So I don't know. Does Kwiss know? Does he understand like the Lei matchup?
We're about to find out. He likes to get on you for not knowing matchups.
Exactly.
But he starts getting exposed here on the Lei Wulong. You know what I say is that for new kids like Kwiss, Lei is literally DLC.
Yeah, exactly.
DLC, and nobody uses him, but like in the tournament, you really get messed up because we were just at a tournament, and there were a lot of these young kids that were really good, but then there were like these old-ass Lei players that would do weird Lei stuff, and I'm like, the kids are probably gonna win because they've been practicing, and then my friends were like, nah, man, Lei's about to clean. Look at this.
Exactly, and just like that, there was two things there, you know, some incorrect punishes here and there, and just, you know, his name is, you know, Maverick, Tekken, Emilia. So, you know, big shouts to them. They've come down in full force, their boys supporting. And again, another. It seems like where he's getting his damage from is from launches right here. Gonna go downstairs.
Yeah, he's doing everything right.
Yeah, all the way to the wall. Mix up again.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least we know he knows that.
Yeah, very good duck from our fellow ICFC commentator.
Okay. A nice answer from Kwiss. This is not going to be the end of the round, but I think there's still a floor break. Yeah, he knew it.
Can he take to the wall hit? No, just...
He knew he couldn't get there, and he wanted to go for a better situation on Lei Wulong's wake up. It's still a dangerous position here because, okay, nicely done.
You're right.
I was about to say, Lei could just do anything here and steal damage.
Yeah, exactly. He could have used, one of his many rage drives in that situation, but Kwiss, using the double jabs there to close the round here. Wow, you see that? Tried to sidestep there, but gets clipped.
Yeah. And I think where like the new players' weaknesses against Lei lie would be within the mix-ups.
Yes.
Like the first things they'll learn to get with this character are like the standing strings, but then where they'll be weak at are like some of these stances, some of these mix-ups that the stance has right there. Like
like you just said. Oh my God, is that going to be dead? No, but the wall's there.
Rage drive after.
That's going to... Oh, wow, Kwiss.
And right there, that's going to connect whether you lay on the ground or you get up. If you get up, you're eating, negative frames.
Yeah.
If you lay on the ground, you're getting them free wins. So you just got to know those situations where laying on the ground is free damage, especially when you're going to die from it. Yeah.
Yeah, all the way to the wall here again. Doing Lei stuff.
Nice pressure.
Oh my God, what is, beats the power crush there. Great.
Sidewall's going to get in the way here.
But nice back free whiff punish. Kwiss waking up here.
Kwiss looking good. Lei's got the advantage, but Kwiss can certainly win this game right here, right now.
Yeah, and just like that, Kwiss, good stuff there. Takes the round. It looked a bit, shaky at the start, but it's always like, when you first, step up on stream and you're getting used to, the setup and everything. Sometimes, you can afford to lose that first round and just, download the opponent, get used to everything. That's what Kwiss has done here. And he's in a very good position now to take it. One game up. Good stuff.
It looked like in the beginning, Kwiss's like instinct or knee-jerk reaction against some of these stances was to duck. He really doesn't want to get hit with the lows out of these stances. Not every stance low like puts you in a terrible situation that you really have to respect that much. So I would just change that up, like just make him do these lows or do what Kwiss is already doing, kind of shutting down momentum, not letting him get in these positions. That way, kind of blocking the crowd out, doesn't let him get started.
Look at that, it's just, and it's a really good analysis. When he does get started, it just takes so much life. Already 80% of Kwiss's life gone. Yeah, it needs to make a comeback. Tries to punish that, doesn't work out. Oh, yeah, I think he's found a weak spot here. Not breaking those grabs, so important here. Goes for the rage drive. Good option there, Kwiss. 2 rounds away from moving on here.
Weak spot there, and definitely a huge weak spot on just getting up off the ground. It seems like the Lei player Maverick not able to get breathing room, and whenever he wakes up, Kwiss knows this, so he's taking advantage of every knockdown, every finished combo. He's staying on top of it because there are so many times where Maverick is doing the wrong thing, waking up. That leads to just more bad situations.
Exactly.
Let's see what he does here. Let's see Kwiss run up and try to go for the kill.
Yeah, big launcher.
And Lei's choosing to stay on the ground. That's something you can actually take advantage of, like the Leis, the Kumas, for example, is because they have these things unique to them where they can hit you when they're on the ground. And because of that, players can be so tempted to just about do it every single time. Like how many times you played against a Lei and they're on the ground and they do that stupid Lei stuff on the ground. They do it about every time.
All the time, bro. So that's why you really need to know your options, with your character. How do I, kind of force them to wake up every single time?
Yeah. And if you know they're going to lay there, then you just run up and you do your grounded hit.
Yeah,
then tell them, I know what you're up to, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
And
that's what Kwiss is doing, right? He's putting him in really bad situations.
He's running all the way up and doing grounded moves that would also help him out if he tech rolled. He's just doing it every single time, and there's no breathing room for Maverick, and that's a 2-0 right there. Almost as if Maverick didn't even know the set was over. He was still trying to get to the next game, man.
Yeah, the sigh of relief there, Kwiss, again, first games are always, first or second games in the tournament are still, pretty difficult. But yeah, manages to take that and get the win there. Good stuff. But but the other, he's still in it. Losers bracket maybe, but a lot of time to adapt in that pool of sharks there.
Got to work on just getting to your feet safely. If you don't already know, tech rolling is probably what you're gonna be doing most of the time when you play this game. Unless your opponent shows the ability to go for these tech traps while on the wall, or even some of the open field tech traps, those are really, really few and far in between. You're going to be looking for tech rolling. Not only do you want to get to your feet as fast as possible, what if your opponent drops a combo? You have to be ready. You have to already be mashing your tech roll buttons, because if you're not, when they drop the combo, you're going to hit the ground and stay there.
Yeah.
And that usually leads to unnecessary extra damage and everything like that. So when you're getting juggled or when you're in the middle of a comp, just try to tech roll.